Speak.
Me.
There you go.
Ho, ho, ho. Is it picking up good?
Yes.
Alright, great.
Picking up fucking great. Alright.
Is it playing right now?
Yep. I'm just gonna look up this stuff real quick.
Alejandro Inarritu?
Oh, you can do that?
The director?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then why the okay.
You can't remember Alejandro Inarritu?
Alright. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, wait, not you.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm John.
I'm Joe. We're from Hot and Cold, and today we're here to review The Revenant, directed by Alejandro Inarritu,
starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hardy. It's pretty much...
with the exception of some others. But really, the movie focuses on those two as people. Pretty much the story is they are... what do they get? What's the fur?
Bear pelts.
Okay. The Revenant is about, pelters. They pretty much go out, they kill wildlife. They get their fur and they bring it back and trade them for money. And while out there and taking, shelter one night, Leonardo DiCaprio gets attacked by a bear. He gets mauled. He survives, obviously. And pretty much after that, they're like, we gotta bring this guy home. Like, they put him on like a stretcher that they make, and they're like, we gotta nurture this guy until we get back home. Well, eventually Tom Hardy's like, screw this. I'm not doing this. This is making me tired, and it's getting me into like trouble. I'm not helping him anymore. So Leonardo DiCaprio's son is all like, we're not leaving him. And he starts making a scene saying that, Tom Hardy's being a scumbag. Tom Hardy kills him in front of Leonardo DiCaprio's eyes, and then Leonardo DiCaprio sets out on a path of revenge to find this man and kill him. And that's the story.
Yeah.
It's literally cast away and violent.
I mean, besides the whole revenge part.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Which is kind of like the driving force of the movie.
Yeah.
But,
yes, alright.
Fair enough.
What'd you think?
I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. Just the way Alejandro Inarritu directs his, panning shots and things like that, they're so very detailed, and it takes a lot to be able to pull that off.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's literally the staple of that kind of visuals, and it was great to watch.
Revolutionizing Hollywood and how we film.
Yeah. Well, like that style, yeah, definitely. He's basically the pioneer, it seems like. And I thought the imagery, cinematography, top
all
notch,
natural light,
fantastic.
They didn't use any lights at all in this movie.
Yeah, no, it was pretty ridiculous. It definitely a great movie. The acting, I thought Tom Hardy was great. I think he really pulled that out. Fitzgerald. Leo did great, but at the same time, I don't think this performance was Oscar worthy. I mean, I understand, everyone's like, oh, this is the movie, but I don't know. There was just so many things that he did that seemed less captivating, in a sense. I liked Tom Hardy's portrayal of his character more than I liked Leo's acting in this. The score, it was good. I mean, I didn't really...
The score was pretty much nature.
Yeah.
Except for when Leonardo DiCaprio was fighting him. Then they made their own epic score. But this is you feel like you're there. They don't want it to feel like a movie. They want it to feel like you're there. So the music was wind and trees and bears moaning.
Things like that. So, overall, it was a really good movie. I would definitely recommend seeing it.
What do you give it?
I'm going to give it a hot. Okay. Definitely give it a hot.
I think the story was great. I mean, who doesn't love a revenge story? It was very well done.
I'd like to say one thing. The only other thing I have a problem with is there was a decent amount of stuff that was kind of fabricated a little bit, and the truth was stretched. But I mean, it's Hollywood, so you accept it.
Well, no one wants to see the real ending. That's stupid. It's unclimactic.
But that's
we just watched a 2.5 hour long movie, and then we're gonna. What happens in real life is Leonardo DiCaprio finds Tom Hardy's character and forgives him and lets him go. No one wants to see that.
But that's the truth.
Who cares?
The
truth.
The whole thing is it says it's based off a true story.
Okay,
so
based
give us
off
the truth.
Based off of. But no one wants to see that shitty ending.
I mean,
I
want to see the truth.
I want to see what's cooler.
Well,
okay. Anyway, I like the story. I thought it was fantastic. The only problem I have with the movie is some scenes drag for just like there's a scene where he'll be gutting something and it'll go back and forth between him and just panning of trees.
That was the coolest part.
For like 30, I swear to God, there's like 45 minutes of just trees in this movie.
Yeah,
like
probably.
I see why he did it. He loves to use imagery and like natural light coming through the branches, but like it comes to a point where it's like, man, people gotta work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's like I appreciate it, but not 45 minutes worth of it. But that was the only gripe I really had with the movie. The story itself was fantastic. See, now here's where I differ. I think the acting from Leonardo DiCaprio was way better. I think people are taking for granted, like you're looking at Leonardo DiCaprio, and he doesn't talk much at all. He doesn't really say anything. You know, Tom Hardy's character says a lot. So to some, it could seem like Tom Hardy is standing out more, but I think people are taking for granted the fact that Leonardo DiCaprio delivered a performance of almost dying throughout 2.5 hours worth of a movie. Like I'm watching scenes where he's like in pain and all this stuff, and he's like, he just sold it to me that like that wasn't a character. Like he was really doing that. He really went through that stuff, and I think it's hard to act off of just straight emotion rather than words. I mean, don't get me wrong, Tom Hardy's character was fantastic, but I still think Leonardo DiCaprio out-acted him in a sense.
He did a lot of crawling. He did a lot
this
of
is
weeping.
Definitely not his best performance, but I do think it is Oscar-worthy. Will he win? Probably not, because of friggin' Eddie Rayman doing the Danish Girl. You know, but I think it's worthy. I think it's worthy of the nod. Tom Hardy did great. The score, again, it's just natural sound. I didn't hate it. Yeah. I didn't love it. It was there. It worked. Whatever. I give the movie a hot as well. There's some gripes I have with the movie. It was fantastic. I definitely recommend seeing it. The Revenant, you know, let's hope this, at least, I know it won't, but I'm still going to have my fingers crossed that he gets it. Oscar.
I can't. I don't think he deserves it. I think I've seen better performances throughout the year.
I think he deserves it. I just don't know if he deserves it as much as Eddie Rayman deserves Danish Girl. Like, if it wasn't for the Danish Girl, I'd say he's got that shit in the bag this year.
I don't know. I mean, I know, like, Michael B. Jordan's not going to be nominated, but I thought...
He could.
He could. I mean, Stallone should be nominated for Best Supporter.
Well, Tom Hardy's going to beat him.
Tom Hardy's definitely.
Tom Hardy, I'm telling you right now, will get Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah. So, all right, yeah. So, together we give it a hot.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm Joe.
I'm John.
We're from Hot and Cold, and stay tuned for more reviews.
Catch you later.